Here on the grounds of the Bergen County Sheriff's Department, the feeling is really multicultural, and that's thanks to Sheriff Leo McGuire, who makes it a point to celebrate different cultures both here and abroad. A memorial marking the 60th anniversary of the Korean War. Dignitaries and veterans and local Korean Americans coming together outside New Jersey's Bergen County Sheriff's Department. It's one of many multicultural projects close to the heart of Sheriff Leo McGuire.
We must, in my opinion, not only as an elected official, but just as a human being, need to remain open to other cultures, other religions.
That feeling of openness was fostered by the sheriff's recent cultural exchange trip to Turkiye. He brought his wife and 2 young daughters to parts of Istanbul and himself met with police and prosecutors in the region on an exchange sponsored by New Jersey's Interfaith Dialogue Center.
Everywhere I went, everyone was so open and inviting that I had to say to myself, when you come back home, that why am I not being more open, or how can I be more open to other religions, other people's ideals and ideas, so that maybe I need to learn something.
It was a real history lesson for the sheriff, visiting Turkish ruins and realizing the architecture is not only old, but ancient.
Is that a Roman aqueduct that I've only seen in history books or on the History Channel? And yet it was how the highway and cars and commercialism, and here you had 2,000-plus-year-old Roman aqueducts. So I knew I wasn't in Kansas anymore.
But the sheriff says some of his most memorable moments included his many cups of Turkish coffee and the authentic meals his family shared with Turkish families where bread is the staple of life.
And everywhere I went, there were 6 different types of bread for before dinner, during dinner, after dinner, in between dinner.
Every meeting a chance for the sheriff and his family to share and to learn something from one culture to another.
We didn't talk about religion. We didn't talk about world politics. We talked about what it was like to be a parent.
And for his daughters, their interactions with other Turkish children was a highlight of the trip.
Didn't speak English. My daughter certainly didn't speak Turkish. But within moments, they were giggling and laughing up a storm through the universal language of being kids. And that moment will stay with me for the rest of my life, how 2 cultures, tens of thousands of miles apart, were able to come together in that home, in that moment, with so many differences, but yet they were so the same.
Sheriff McGuire says he hopes to one day visit Turkiye again to experience its culture, the friendly people, and of course, the food. Derek Dennis, Ebru News.